Hey there, this is the One Boom and welcome to a mini rant. Today we're going to be talking about long time to kill games, and like I should on all of my videos, let me clarify something. I do not dislike long time to kill games. Some of my favorite games are Halo Reach, Doom, and I'm even enjoying Destiny 2's Crucible despite all of its BS. So I'm not saying long time to kills are bad, or that I never learned how to, play around them. I just want to kind of rant about the problem with long time to kill games, in my opinion. And it comes from the style of gameplay that it creates in competitive first-person shooters. Games that have a longer time to kill usually are based around not getting into unwinnable situations. Instead of being able to win every gunfight because you're very good and very fast, and 9 out of 10 times you will beat your opponent, there are just certain situations you cannot win, and I'll paint a very simple one that happens quite often, and this really does contribute to why I don't like it. So, picture that there are 3 enemies that just spawned on the enemy team. Let's just say you have 100 health, and it's a long time to kill game. I'm going to kind of keep this vague and simple. So you have 3 enemies, long time to kill game, there's 100 health, and 1 out of 2 of them confronts you head on. And during your scuffle, you take 50 damage out of 100, but during the gunfight, you dealt 100 damage. One of the reasons I like long time to kill games is because 1v1s feel like way more of a fight than a reaction. You can get half your health taken off, but if you are more accurate, you land more headshots, you use your grenades, your melee, your secondary properly, games like Doom, Halo, and Destiny are a cinch. If you can do that, that's fine. Now you're at 50 health, and that person's 2 teammates come around the corner. Now let's just assume this isn't Destiny, you don't have your super, you don't have a get out of jail free card in any way. It's just guns versus guns, similar to Halo. You're at 50 health, and them together have 200 health, and they're gonna start attacking you. Now, if this was Call of Duty, or Insurgency, or Counter-Strike, or just any intuitive, short time to kill game, you could kill both of these people faster than they can kill you in this scenario. You could melt the 2 opponents that are facing you. They have full health, you have half health. You could kill them very quickly in a short time to kill game. But we're talking about something more along the lines of Halo, Doom, or Destiny here. You have to completely avoid that engagement with those 2 other players, and sometimes that's not possible. So you're constantly having to control your engagements, which is a skill, and yes, it adds to the skill, but I feel like that's equal to a short time to kill game requiring you to be faster and more accurate so you can kill like multiple opponents with 1 magazine even if you're at half health. Because something I like about games like Call of Duty is my screen can be flashing red, I could be one shot but still jump around the corner and get a triple kill, and I've done that back during competitive Ghosts, during Search and Destroy matches. I've clutched games with 1 magazine because the time to kill allows it. But whereas with long time to kill games, you just kind of have to avoid those situations. So you always have to have an exit route during your gunfights. You always have to be prepared for the worst. You better have a grenade or a power weapon or a super weapon or a powerful secondary, superior cover, or extra teammates. Whereas in a military simulator like Squad, if I got up behind 5 enemies and I was lightning fast and accurate, I could kill all 5 of them with no more than 7 shots. Is that likely? Well, in a short time to kill game, you are going to be taking your death very, very quickly. See, if it's a fast time to kill, it's a fast time to die. And even faster when you put in our perception. Here's another thing about long time to kill games that I don't like, is our perception. Killing somebody in a video game always seems to take longer than getting killed. Because when you're killing somebody, you are actively trying to do something, trying to reach a goal, and it makes it seem like it's taking longer. But when you're getting killed, you usually have no control over that. So a solid opponent that can, land their shots will always kill you faster than you can kill them, at least in terms of your perception. But let me kind of summarize my point here. I like the idea of being able to go up to 5 opponents, and if I am accurate, if I am fast, if I know what I'm doing, my likelihood of losing the gunfight is still really high. It is still extremely high. But I can confront them with 1, maybe 2 magazines and kill all of them very quickly. That's how I feel when I play Battlefield Hardline, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Squad, Insurgency, Call of Duty, Titanfall, and on the off day that I play Counter-Strike, if I'm fast, if I'm accurate, I can kill as many opponents as humanly possible. Whereas in games that have longer time to kills, there are certain engagements that are just unwinnable. You didn't have an exit route, so now you're surrounded. You didn't have your grenade, so you've already taken damage before the gunfight because they hit you with the grenade. So now you're at, 95 health, and that's really going to make the difference in a longer time to kill game. You get what I mean? I think long time to kill games, at the very least, even if I'm being a little bit over dramatic here and I'm just bad, I think they're more prone to unwinnable engagements. I think they're more prone to a bit of bullshit. But I guess when it comes to bullshit, I guess like every game is prone to that for some fucking reason. It seems like part of the reason I'm really tired of the specialist weapons or rig weapons in Black Ops 3 and IW. Part of the reason I do not like those weapons is because Call of Duty is already a game where you can kill 4 enemies or even 5 with a magazine if you're really good. You really don't need a weapon that is basically made for getting, insta-kills. But yeah, I guess in one last short summary, I think long time to kill games create scenarios in which you can't win. The amount of shots they have to put into you, if that's cut in half, and theirs is still at 100%, you are not going to win that gunfight unless that opponent's very, very, very bad. Whereas in fast time to kill games, you will get the kills if you're fast enough, if you're accurate enough, if you're well positioned, and if you're well set up. That being said, there's a place in my FPS inventory for both of these types of games, and like I've said 1,000 times, all of my shooters come together to give me my FPS experience. I know that sounds corny, but I would be lost without a long time to kill game once in a while. If all of my games played like COD or Battlefield 4, I'd get bored, I'd get fatigued. I like games where it's like one-shot kills with every gun. I like games where you need to land 10 consecutive shots and you're going to want headshots. So I'm not hating here. I'm just saying why I don't like it. I feel like that's kind of the thing I'm always running into when I play Destiny's Crucible, is that there's unwinnable engagements, and then put on top of that grenades, supers, and power weapons. There are a lot of gunfights and engagements you just can't win. So if you want a tip from me, stick near your teammates. I'm gonna have a whole video about Destiny 2's team shotting later on. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.